Hey guys, and welcome back to Style by McKenz. Today I'm going to be doing my everyday makeup routine for the school year. I've gotten a lot of requests to do an updated one, so I decided to sit down today and kind of share with you what I've been doing lately. I've only been in school for 1 week now, but I do feel like I have an idea of what I'll be wearing every single day. In the fall time, I do tend to wear a little more eyeshadow, a little bit more makeup just because I'm more motivated. I'm doing a lot more in my day. So I'll probably do an updated one come spring when I'm feeling lazy, but for now, this is a pretty accurate representation of the makeup I've been wearing to school every day. So without further ado, let's hop right in. So I am just going to be starting off with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Face Primer. This has been my everyday primer for a couple of months now. I used to use the Nivea Men's Shave Balm, and my CVS just actually stopped carrying it, so I haven't used it in a while. But I'm thinking of running to Target to see if they have it because I do miss that primer. I thought that it was really good, so we'll see. I'm then going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Foundation. I use this and then I use the Maybelline Fit Me, and I go on and off between the two. Right now I just happen to be using this Wet n Wild one, and it is definitely a lot darker than my actual face shade right now. This is like my summer foundation, and I only have like 3 days left worth of use in it, so I'm basically just trying to finish it up. I just bought like a new one that suits my current skin tone a lot better, but the rest of my body's still tan, so I find that like this foundation is fine. So I basically just put a bunch on this like foundation. When you use a beauty blender, the beauty blender absorbs quite a bit of it, so you just have to make sure that you have a lot on your face. I'm gonna go in with a damp Real Techniques blender, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blend my foundation out. Now that I have put foundation on my face, I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Photo Focus Press Powder, and this is actually the first time I've ever used this powder. I just picked it up today because I have used the Rimmel Stay Matte powder like every day since I started wearing makeup in 8th grade, and I'm now a senior in high school, but the problem is that like every store around me discontinued, like stopped selling the Rimmel Stay Matte powder, so I had a couple of extra ones, and I just recently ran out of my last one, so I really needed a powder, and I didn't feel like ordering one because I need a powder for this week at school. So I just picked up this one. I'm not exactly sure how I'll like it, especially because I loved the other one so much, but we'll see. As you can tell, like my face is like a lot oranger than I would like it to be, but like I said, I'm just trying to get rid of this foundation, so if it means looking like a little orange for the next couple of days, it's literally going to be like the next 2 days and I'm going to be done with that foundation. I just don't want to waste it, and I find that the Wet n Wild foundation does not like sit well. Like if I were to save it for next summer, it would be like crap, so I'd rather just use it up. Going with the LA Pro Girl concealer, and I'm just going to be applying this under my eyes and in a triangle. My under eye circles aren't terrible right now just because it is Monday and I haven't had school. Like I didn't have school today, and I obviously just had the weekend, but by like come Friday in the school week, I have the biggest bags under my eyes because it looks like I haven't gotten sleep in days. And I do get good sleep during the school year, but it literally looks like I haven't slept in forever. So I'm going in with this and just blending that out. Then, like usual, you can literally see how gross my Anastasia contour kit is, and it's because I've had it for years. And I use this banana powder every single day, and I'm just going to go in and set my concealer underneath my eyes with that. Next, I am going to go in with the Real Her Be Fearless, Be Limitless blush kit. I got this in a giveaway that I actually won, and I love this blush. The Unstoppable shade I use almost every day. It pairs so beautifully with the highlighter that I like to use. So I put this on like a blush brush and then just smile and apply this to the apples of my cheeks. I loved this during the summer. I felt that it like was a very warm blush, but I really like it for the fall because it is definitely a more mauve tone to it. So I don't know, I like it, but yeah, guys, by like no means am I a beauty guru. I just like, this is my everyday makeup routine. Like, I don't even care if this is wrong or not. This is my makeup in the morning. I'm going back with the Anastasia contour kit, and I'm just gonna take a little bit and kind of contour, but like not super contour, if you know what I mean. The last makeup tutorial that I posted was when Connor was doing my makeup, and I got such a positive response from that video, and you guys just really seemed to like it, which made me so happy because he was like really nervous to do it, and Connor's like very camera shy, so I couldn't even believe he agreed to do it in the first place. But you guys really liked it, and I had so much fun doing it that I was like glad you guys enjoyed it. So thanks if you watched that video or gave it a like or whatever. Okay, that looks like enough contour for me, you know? I think that's fine, just something subtle, you know? We're just going to school. Okay, I am going to be going in and using the Urban Decay Primer Potion. I've used this every day since I started wearing makeup. Just put a little bit of that on. Like I said in the beginning, I don't wear eyeshadow every day, but I do wear it enough to make it worthwhile mentioning in this video. Especially because I got this new eyeshadow palette that I've used in a couple of videos on here, but you guys, like ever since I got it, I've been like re-inspired to wear makeup, so. So I obviously went in with my Maybelline Color Tattoo, and this is in the shade Barely Branded. I put that on my lids as a base, and then I'm grabbing the Morphe 9B palette and then a flat shader brush, and I'm just going to go in with MAC Fix Plus and spray that brush up. I'm going to use the shade Sunnies, and it's like a champagne shadow that's pretty similar to the base color that I have on, and I'm just going to apply this to my lid. Okay, so now that I have applied that, I'm just gonna go in with one of the Naked brushes. There's hair on it. And I'm again going to spray that with MAC Fix Plus, and I am gonna go with the shade Hang 10, which is just like a really warm orange tone that's matte, and then I'm just gonna apply this to my crease. This is what I've been doing like every day recently, like if I have been wearing eyeshadow. Even if I use a different lid color, like sometimes I use a gold, sometimes I use like another bronze shade from this palette, but I've always been putting Hang 10 in my crease. Okay, then I'm going to go back in with that lid shade, and just on my fingers I'm going to apply a little bit more just because I don't want that shade to get drowned out by the crease shade, which I feel like it is just a little bit. So I'm applying a little bit more of that, and then I'm taking just a dense crease brush and taking the shade Road Trip and just applying a little bit to my outer V just to darken things up a bit, and then dragging that under my lash line. Alright, so that's all I'm doing for eyeshadow. I'm not really doing anything too crazy, just like a simple but warm look. I like this a lot, and I think that it's really, really pretty just for every day. Next, I am going to go in and fill in my brows. This is the Essence brow pencil, and this is like $1.99, the eyebrow designer, and I love it. So I'm just going to go in and pencil in my brows real quick. Now that I have penciled my brows in, I'm just going to go in again and just comb them out. I don't like put any gel or anything on them to make them stay in place. I kind of just like hope that they stay in place, so I do like to just run a comb through them to make sure that they are all in line. That's all I do for my brows. I really don't do anything too like in depth. I used to use the Anastasia Dip Brow, and my brows just started to look like too drawn on, so I decided to like stop using that. Now I'm going to go in with the Wet n Wild Mega Glow highlighting powder. This is in Precious Petals. It's my favorite one. As you can tell, I've used this in a lot of makeup tutorials on here, But I'm just taking a little bit of that and applying this to my brow bone, my inner corner, and then the high points of my face. I'm going to be applying the Maybelline Great Lash Mascara. Then I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Colossal Volume Mascara. I'm going to go in with just some regular Vaseline now that I have done my lashes, and just put a little bit of this on to hydrate those lips. And then I'm going to go in with the Buxom lip gloss in the shade Hottie Toddy. And this is one of my favorite lip glosses. You guys know I'm a huge Buxom fan, and I just like to pop on one of their glosses after putting on some like chapstick and stuff, and I think that they look really, really pretty. Just like that, I have the makeup look. Like I said, it's a lot, but it's not a lot at the same time. I think that it's simple, it's easy, it's just something that works for me. And then to finish it off, I'm going to be spraying some of the Mario Badescu skincare spray. So, with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed. That is it for today's makeup tutorial. If you have any questions, comments, or requests, be sure to leave them below. And of course, Mackenzie is not a master of makeup, so bear with me for today's video. Thanks guys, I will talk to you later. Bye.